Hi, I'm Sheila Long-O'Meara, Executive Editor with Furniture Today. Welcome to this edition of Bedding Insights. Please allow me to introduce you to Chris Brust, Senior VP of Sales for Leggett Platt Adjustable Bed Bases. Hello.
Hello, Sheila. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thanks for coming to visit. So there's a lot of things moving here at Leggett Platt Adjustable Beds, right?
Absolutely.
But let's just start the conversation a little bit. The tariff scene is kind of noisy in our industry right now. There's a lot of things going on. So tell me a little bit about Leggett's strategy with regard to tariffs.
Well, that's a good question right now, right? And everyone has that on their mind. Yeah. What's going on with tariffs? So there's the 232, the 301, the reciprocal tariff, and we're looking at all those things right now. One of the benefits we have with the tariffs is we have different facilities. So we have North American capabilities, and we're able to adjust, and each of them possibly will get some different type of tariff. So we're able to move from one facility to the other and hopefully eliminate those tariffs with our customers.
Flexibility where it makes sense.
Flexibility, right? And being flexible. And we go one step further than that. So we have a sourcing team that is constantly looking at different places to source product. And as different tariffs come along, we can adjust and move from one supplier to the next and take the one that makes sense.
We're hopeful, the industry as a whole, that things are going to settle down and it will be written in stone. But
we hope so.
You guys have options. That's the key piece of the puzzle.
We do have options.
We were talking a little bit about what goes into your product development for adjustable bed bases. And the one thing that I was most fascinated by was the research that you put into it. Can you tell us a little bit about that before you even bring a product to market?
I can. So today's adjustable beds have been around a long time. The head goes up, the foot goes up and down, but we're looking at new concepts. And when we come up with those concepts, we're looking at taking it to the market, doing market research, and trying to figure out what is resonating with the consumer. And that's what we're really focused on now. And then being able to take that to the retailer to give them some ideas on how to merchandise the product.
You almost want to put a label on it that says consumer tested.
That'd be a great idea. I like that idea. Can I use that idea?
Sure. I'll send you a contract. So what can we expect to see from Leggett & Platt in this category coming in the future as far as product development goes?
Yeah, we're constantly looking. Again, I mentioned the market research. So we're looking to see what really resonates with the consumer. There's a lot of different gadgets in the market today and a lot of interesting things in the market. You know, there's sleep trackers, there's sound, and we have some exciting things coming in 2026.
So in January, we'll be looking forward to seeing things on the horizon. Can you give us a little sneak about some of those gadgets that might make sense?
Well, we're really looking at expanding today's market. So we know that today's market's somewhat capped out, and we're looking at attracting someone that's not just in the market for a lifestyle product, someone that's maybe more focused on sleep.
Adjustable bases are relatively new. You know, the industry's been around forever, but adjustable bases are kind of new, exciting. There's a lot of movement going on with it. What can we expect to see as far as sales growth for the category?
It's a really good question. You know, today's category in today's market, sitting here today, it is somewhat flat, if not, it's down, right? So we're looking, the low end seems to be doing pretty well right now, but we're really looking for that middle to upper end to really catch on again. So we're really trying to drive towards the consumer research and bring those features with those results to the market.
You know the marketplace pretty well. So what benefits do you think Leggett & Platt brings to this category for your retail partners?
Right. So I mentioned the North American supply.
Yeah.
And being able to source from different countries is very valuable. But what we'd like to do initially is really work hand in hand with the customer and look at their forecasts and build on that forecast and build the supply chain. And once we get that supply chain built and we have those components coming into our factory, at that point we offer 10-day lead times. So our customer can order the product and have the bases in 10 days. Along with that, because we're building the supply chain, working on the forecast with the customer, providing the short lead times, we can also adjust on the forecast. And if they have SKU variability, we can adjust on the fly.
Very cool. So it makes it easy as far as delivery and managing inventories and that sort of thing.
Right. So we're not bringing in completed bases, we're bringing in components. So we're able to, once the supply chain's full, we're able to adjust to different SKUs.
To meet the needs. Well, very cool. Well, I look forward to seeing what's coming down the pipeline. I look forward to learning more about the consumer data research that you're doing to figure out what consumers actually want from this product. So
Great.
It'll be fun. So thanks for taking the time to join me.
Thank you.
Again, I'm Sheila Long O'Mara with Furniture Today. Thanks for watching.